Someone asked me, "What do you do?" as in for work. But my real work is surviving the kind of grief that takes over everything. I'm not building a career, I'm rebuilding myself. But how do you say that to someone making small talk? Hi, my name is Lina. This is my channel Farfalina. Welcome to this series, Things No One Tells You About Losing a Parent Young. In this space, I share some of the things that I'm learning, not just about grief, but about the quiet shifts that happen when your world changes in ways most people your age can't quite understand. Sometimes grief doesn't just change the way you feel, but it changes your whole reality. Everyone else continues with their life, but your life has completely shifted. You go through something that splits your life in a before and after part. And suddenly you're carrying something that makes normal life feel far away. Big loss doesn't just hurt, it shifts your whole inner world. That moment, being asked, "What do you do?" is exactly what I mean when I say it shifts your whole world. But actually, that shift didn't just happen when my parents died, it started way before that. When my parents were sick, I felt like I was leading this double life. One part of me was having, or was trying to have, this regular 20 something life, studying, going to parties, working at a bar, etc. While the other part was doing hospital visits, arranging things for my parents, taking care of them, having very, surreal conversations with them about death. And then when they were gone, this double life, shoof, it became one. I was just in it, permanently changed. Living in a version of reality that made me feel miles away from my peers. Your timeline shifts. What feels urgent shifts. While others are planning their careers, their next trips, or texting something funny to their parents, you're navigating paperwork, the silence of absence, or just trying to get through the day. So, someone asked me the other day, "What do you do?" And I had to pause because I just quit my job. I'm not working. My life revolves around comprehending the fact that I'm an adult orphan now, that I don't have any more parents left. And in that moment, I remember thinking, what do I even say? Am I gonna lie and pretend I'm still working the job I used to have? Or am I gonna tell the truth that my life is on pause? That I'm going through a very big life changing loss, that I'm grieving? That's where I'm at. But how do you explain something this heavy to someone who isn't ready to hold it? That's what I mean when I say you start living in a different world. Maybe that's the hardest part. It's not just the grief, it's how everything quietly gets rewired in your life. I start noticing that my thoughts are heavier than the conversation that I'm part of, that my days feel longer, slower, deeper, even when nothing big is happening. My friends talk about their work frustrations, dating stories, family trips, and I really care about them. I do. But inside, I'm sitting with something that they cannot see and maybe wouldn't understand if they did see it. It's not that I don't want connection, I do. But the lens I see life through now, it's different. And it makes everything else feel a bit far away. And that gap just keeps on growing. Not just in what you're experiencing, but in how you see things, how you connect to the world, how you connect to others, how you connect to yourself. You can't unsee mortality. You can't unfeel the weight of loss. It changes your priorities, your humor, and your energy. If this is something you're living through, I just want to say I see you. You're not imagining it. It really is a different world. And if it feels like no one around you understands, Maybe that is because they don't. You're not strange. You're not falling behind. You're just living through something massive. And you're doing it with more strength and heart than most people will ever realize.